Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Balance of Opinions podcast with your guy Kingy Crutch Glass and Manila.
Now, Vinci, starve the ego, feed the soul.
And today we got a special guest in, my famo, Dollazd D, about to release some heat for the streets. You know what I'm saying?
How you guys doing? How's everybody doing?
Oh, we good, man. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm good. Blessed. Can't complain, man.
Okay. So, regarding to your music career, when did you first realize that you wanted to start doing music?
Tell you the truth, man, when I listened to Criss Cross, 1992, 93, I think it was. Jump. That's what it was. The two little kids rapping with the braids in their hair. That's what it was for me. And then Snoop topped it off, bro. Just like that, man. 1993 it was.
Okay. So, how much music have you put out so far lately? Like, what you got out here? What kind of heat you got for the streets right now, fam?
To tell you the truth, I haven't put out no music since maybe 2019. But previous to that, I've put out music. Like, I have a couple mixtapes out there. We did the Platinum Plus mixtape. Then we had, I did the Being Reppin' mixtape, and I got the OG Status mixtape. So I'm getting ready to release my EP now called Gems. Okay. You understand? Yeah, grind every day, move strategically. Now I'm talking about.
Okay, fam. I feel you on that. Growing up, what would you say your rapping style is birthed from? Like, is it a mixture of many or is it a mixture of one?
Man, I would say it's a mixture of many, because I like a lot of music, especially old school music, right? And then I listen to a lot of rap artists, West Coast, mostly down south, some East Coast artists, but mostly West Coast and South. So, when I mix it up here and mix it up there, put a little this and a little that, I ain't got one specific style, but I just flip the flow. You know how it goes.
yeah, but you see, when I listen to your music, though, I get some West Coast flavor from you. Yeah. I get DJ Quake and Devin the Dude flow from you.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are the people I listen to still.
Exactly. And to be fair, man, I like how you rap, because you don't sound like everybody else. Like nowadays, everybody wants to sound like everybody else.
Respect.
You got your own individual style, and it's much props, man.
Respect. I appreciate that. That's what it was, because even growing up listening to music, everybody had their own style. That's how you knew who was who. You know what I mean? But now everybody sound the same. So when you hear a song, you have to ask, who is this? You know what I mean? Who is this? And you think it's the same person over and over again, but it's really different people. So I know exactly what you mean, because it's like same thing for me, man. It's like you have to be creative. You know what I mean? You have to be creative. You can keep it simple at the same time, but you got to be creative. You know what I mean? So you can't try to sound like that person or sound like everybody else, because you got to stick out, right, bro? That's how everybody else basically made it to where they got it. They did their own thing and sound like somebody else. DMX came with his, you know what I mean? And that's yeah. For him. You know what I mean? No, real talk. So you just gotta flip it up, man. I don't know, man. It's different though. I think it's just too simple nowadays to make music. Like it's just too easy to really get your foot through the door.
No,
I think that's what the main problem is.
No, speaking of what you just said, isn't like so different now. It's like a whole new world.
Very good. Well, right? It's like this. Back in the days, you had labels, right? Yeah. The labels would pick up a good artist, invest in the artist. That's how the artist would become something. But nowadays, there's lots of people that make music just to make music. You see what I'm saying? And back then, you had to be signed by somebody or known by somebody in order to get somewhere. A lot of artists got ripped off at first. You know what I mean? But once you learn and comprehend what's going on, you kind of try to grow from that, right? But nowadays, people just make music to make music. And I told them, I don't know about that, man. It doesn't work. I've been doing it too long just to make music, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. So sometimes I make music and I just sit on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's different times, bro.
Yeah, for me, you got that 90s G-Funk sound right now. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That lets me know Nate Dogg,
Yeah.
Death Row Records. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Don't forget Too Short, E40, Spice
most
One.
definitely.
The list goes on and on. Okay, and then you got a little bit of that Scarface in it. You know
Yeah,
that.
down south,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That Pip C, a little bit of that UGK. So
Yeah.
I know, fam. I know.
And you see most of those artists that you just named, most of them are all independent artists, basically. You see what I'm saying? So when I tell you about people are rapping just to rap, these guys are rapping to get paid, bro. Go
Yeah.
back to Too Short. He's been independent from 1980s. When I say independent, he might be signed to a label, but he controls what he wants to do. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Pimp C them, same thing. UGK, you know what I mean? Devin the Dude, they were all signed to basically the same people, but they knew what they were doing. They were getting paid, bro. You know what I mean? They were basically independent artists, and that's what they try to show people. But you have to know what you're doing at the same time. It's just like you have to think like a record label. You know what I mean? Because look at 50, they gave him $1 million. He's never been broke since.
True.
You know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah.
And nowadays, if a record label is to give somebody $1 million, tell them to do something with it, the first thing they're gonna do is to buy a whole bunch of chains and cars, and then the $1 million is done. And if you don't sell back those records, you ain't got no money. Now you owe them money. You know what I mean? And it's not even like they pay off the things; they be putting on monthly payments, so they get confiscated at the end of the day anyway. So, do you see what I'm saying? Though, so
Yeah.
50's independent. He went from making music. Now he's making movies and series, and you know what I mean. He's sitting down like how.
oh, we don't know what happened there. It looked
Yeah.
like he just got disconnected.
That's
You know
weird.
what I mean? We gonna let him
Lost the
come back in on that. You know what I'm saying? But
lost.
check him out though. He's on that piff. You can get Been Reppin' and OG Status on there. Free download. Check it out. Listen to it. You know what I mean? We gonna try to get him back as soon as possible. Go ahead. You was talking about 50?
Yeah, I said, look at he went from making music like he elevated. You know what I mean? They gave him $1 million. He took the mill, did what he had to do. He put on G Unit. You know what I mean? He had clothes. He went in movies, and now he's making his own series, bro.
And he had a video game too.
There you go, sold water. But I'm saying like he's going up, 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 up the ladder, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not a lot of people that do it, but he's one of the few. You know,
Yeah.
Master P, another one, Birdman. You know what I mean? Even Suge Knight for Death Row Records. You know, you still got to give him props for what he did.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because same thing, man. If Death Row, if he dealt with the people right, Death Row would still be around today, bro. Look at all, they have all these young West Coast artists coming up, bro. All of them. And they don't even have a label to put them under.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Like back in the days, they were all together. And now in the West Coast, everybody's segregated, separated here, separated there. You know what I mean? It's so, but I don't know, man. I guess independent is the way, I guess.
Okay. So for you, what would you say your top 5 rappers of all time is?
My
Your
top
top
rappers.
5.
Okay, this is not no order, but I'd say for sure, Too Short. Snoop, Pimp C.
Mm-hmm.
I like Zero.
Oh
A lot of
yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
And you said 5, man. 5 is a little bit short, but and I'd have to put in Slim Thug in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you said,
Thugger.
yeah, you said 5, but for me to narrow
Hold
it
on
down.
though, fam. Let me ask you a question. Why are they all South rappers? I heard it was one West Coast or 2 West Coast and all South.
Because that's what it is. So I'm telling you, man, West Coast and South. Like, bro, I remember being in grade 7 listening to Too Short's album Cocktails, bro. And I'm telling you that it's so vulgar. At grade 7 listening to those kind of songs, it's like, yo, where was my mind at? You know what I mean? yo, but it's only the truth. Yo, man. But no, that's what it is. Like Too Short, Snoop Dogg, Zero, Pimp C, and Slim Thug, to be honest. You know, like I got a couple new guys I've been listening to, like Young Cats that's coming up, but mostly those 5, bro. Like most interesting for me, to be honest.
Okay, yo. Well, now I want you to name a few new guys you mess with.
The new guys I listen to. There's Nate Dogg's son. His name is Nate Hale, young Nate.
Yeah.
Doggy Style. He's another West Coast rapper. Oh, and sorry, don't mean to cut you. For those top 5 rappers, you have to give me 6 because I gotta put Big Crit in there too.
Oh,
I gotta put Big Crit in there. That's what I'm saying. 5 is a little narrow. You know what I mean?
No. Listen.
You know what I mean? But
either you taking somebody on your top 5 or you're not adding another person. I am the host. I told you 5.
No,
I'm running with this 6.
I told him from the get-go because 5's a little too short. You know what I mean? You'd have to give me at least 10 minimum. You know what I mean? Well, you can't tell me 5, man. That's a little short.
No, that's a little short. That's putting you under pressure, baby. You know what I mean? You say these are your favorite rappers, you gotta let them know you're the favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying?
It's not fair though, man. I got about 10 of them.
Listen, fair is a place where they judge pigs. Make sure you understand that, player. Okay.
It depends on how you spell it, man. Stop it.
All right, Pimpin. Enough of the back chronicles, okay? Let's get back to business. So, so you said Doggy Style, Nate's son. Who else?
Yellow Beezy. You know Yellow Beezy is?
Yeah,
I think so. I think I've heard like 1 or 2 songs from him, but
no, he got a couple dope songs still. Man, I just probably can't even think off the top of my head, but there's a couple of little young cats I listen to and new people that have been rapping for a minute still, but mostly those 3. Nate Dogg's son, because he give me that old school flavor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you get that Nate Dogg.
Just like
that
his dad.
Original G-Funk.
Yeah, just like that. And the Doggy Style guy, he's dope too. And Yellow Beezy, he just give you a different kind of flow, you know. He keep you up to speed.
Yeah.
More, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So being an artist yourself, do you feel that hip hop is a way of life? That your music is your story, is your tale, or do you feel like it should be mainly entertainment?
Well, it depends on how you look at it as a person. But for me, it's not no entertainment. It's merely the main of life. If I'm looking to entertain people, I might as well become a movie star. You know what I mean? Growing up as kids, we listened to music that had meaning.
Yeah.
And if the music didn't have no meaning, we wouldn't have any sense today. So for me to just come up to make music to just entertain people, yeah, some songs are entertaining. But to just make music to entertain people, no, because you're leading people astray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. That's why a lot of these people nowadays, I can't listen to them because they're just rapping and putting words together that sound good. But you listen to it, they ain't telling you nothing that you can really sit down and think about. You know what I mean?
Oh, that I couldn't agree more, man. I couldn't agree more. 100%. Everything you just said there. And now the new rap game, man. The new rap game. I mean, some of these new artists, like it's like a whole different language. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, what are they saying?
Hey, we don't understand it, but our kids be breaking it down. They say it like they know it. I'm like, how do you even understand what they're saying? No, real talk. Like our parents be like, yo, you guys turn off this gibberish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh man, you're right. They speak in a different language.
I feel you like Snoop was trying to tell the Migos, you know, that
what?
Who? But here's the thing though, right? Like I believe that they are taking the old styles, they're just revamping them, you know, the mumble rap thing's been going on for ages. Like we can't act like this is something new.
What do you mean? Who was mumble rapping back? Who was mumble rapping back in the days?
Yeah,
we didn't hear them. The whole listen, we didn't give them the time the time.
But that's my whole point.
Hold on,
who was mumble rapping? Nobody didn't know about them. You know what I mean? Nobody didn't know about them, bro.
How did you know about mumble rappers back then? Because I didn't.
But that's what I'm saying. They didn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or maybe somebody would be rapping, you'd be like, stop that. You know what I mean? Even when Twister was rapping, even when Bone Thugs was rapping, they rap fast, but you could understand what they're saying.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? You could understand what they're saying.
No, but they used the melody though. Like their voice was the melody. You know what I'm saying? Like they wrote a beat a certain way where they went fast and then slow and then they singing and you know what I mean? Like it was very melodic.
They do it nowadays too. They just do it very slow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They do it very slow. Like Bone Thugs was rapping fast.
Yeah.
These guys, they sing slow and stretch it out, but it still sounds funny.
Yeah, I feel you on that. So other than the music game, like what are you doing right now? Like you just try to survive through these COVID times?
That's it, bro. That's it. And I'm doing a little bit of work, doing a little bit of renovations and stuff like that. And that's about it. I like house renovations, and that's really about it, man. Trying to survive, make some music, put together a little record label. You know what I mean? And that's about it, cuz to be honest.
Has it been hard to do music in these times?
Yeah,
like,
because it's hard to get motivated, man. It's like, and that's what I'm trying to tell you when I say I got top rappers, because when I hear them rapping, put out something new, it gives me a little motivation to keep going. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. There's this cat named 17. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's from Calgary too. Right? But he started rapping. Well, I heard him rap 2017, 18, right?
Yeah.
And he's the one who motivated me to start rapping again. Because I said, yes, you know what I mean? I could deal with this. You know what I mean? And he's another young cat, but he lives here in the city too.
What's his name? 17?
Yeah, 17. You ever heard about him?
No, but that's why we got you on the pod here now, so we can, you know.
Oh yeah. 17's dope too. He's very dope.
Get these guys out there so we can check them out too, you know, because us in Calgary here, we got to promote our brothers and sisters that's trying to make it in the industry, man.
Real talk.
Yeah.
No, because that's what happened, man. For a while, I lost motivation. Like, I record music, but I just haven't released none in a long time. But I lost motivation for a while, and I heard 17 start rapping, and I said, all right. It gave me a little hope again, you know? And from then, I've just been going and going and going and going. So that's why I'm getting ready to release this EP.
And when is this EP dropping, though?
Man, to tell you the honest truth, I'm thinking between the end of March and the middle of April, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
last couple tracks.
You know, not because I know you from day one, you know, and I'm not trying to be a fanboy, but from the sample there, I just heard, man, like it was refreshing to hear something with that, like, old school, you know, like early 2000s, you know, middle 2000s, when rap was real, man, when everything was real. It was very refreshing to hear that, man. You know, the flow and everything, man. Because bring it back to it, Virgin. I can't stand this new age thing, man. I can't stand this.
You ain't the only
I really
one.
can't, man. No, I'm serious. I can't, man.
Oh, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. Believe me. Believe me. But that's why I kind of had to hold off with my music for so long, because it's not like the stuff. So if you put it out at the wrong time, too many people are going to gravitate to it. But you see, right now, I think music is taking a twist and going back to where it was, because I see a lot of old artists coming back. Busta Rhymes, Jeezy, T.I., like they're all coming back and saying, all right, man, this is enough, man. They had their time. Enough is enough. You know what I mean? And they're rapping about real life shit same way.
Yeah, Jay-Z's 44. People said they didn't like the album, but you know why they didn't like the album? But because they didn't realize he was dropping gems. He was showing growth.
But
he
the
was
album
showing
is dope.
it's more than just being in the PC elevator. You know what I'm saying?
But but that's another person. He's elevated. You know what I mean? He's gone up from the white tees and the big dope boy chains. You see him in the all black suit, and you know what I mean? He's gone up in levels, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You can't do the same shit.
Yeah. So how you feel about Drake though? Drake's our Canadian savior.
Huh?
People say he's our Canadian savior.
Canadian savior.
Him in the weekend.
Only savior I know, man, is Jesus Christ. So I don't know what savior you're talking about, but yeah, he's put on for Canada. Yes, brother. You know what I mean? He is the representative of Canada. You're absolutely right. But for me personally, Drake is like, I put him in a category as like Michael Jackson and like Justin Bieber, like, you know what I mean? Not really in hip hop rap, but more like in pop, you know what I mean?
Okay. So you're saying he's just a great artist.
Yeah, he's a great artist all around. Yeah. I wouldn't consider him as a rap artist. He's like a Michael Jackson, a Justin Bieber. You just give him something he can gravitate to, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't really look at him as a hip hop artist like that, but more as a pop artist, you know what I mean? Like, he can do what he wants.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying he did the crossover. He did the Fabulous, but Fabulous stayed in the gutter.
Not really. No. What do you mean crossover? He never really had no crossover. From he came out, he's always been the same thing. You know what I mean? It's not like he came out rapping, you know what I mean? He's always been the slow lover type. And if he has to rap, he'll rap. You know what I mean? But his stuff is more, you know, for the radio and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? More mainstream. Michael Jackson, that's how I look at it. I put him in that category, Michael Jackson. Because he is going to be one of the greats.
So other than Drake, which other Canadian rap artists are you into right now?
Canadian rap artists. Man, I listen to a few of them here and there, but like heavy, like no, because like I said, they all sound the same. You know what I mean? There's one and two. I can't really name them, but like when I'm going through Instagram, I'll scroll through and I'll listen to it. I'll be like, okay, he sounds different. But most of them, they all sound the same, bro. And I'm just telling the honest truth. It's, you know what I mean? And I can't do it. Listening to reggae music as a kid growing up, I could tell who was Buju Banton from who was Beenie Man to who was Bounty Killer. And even right now, it's the same thing. You hear Scare Them Crew, come on, there's 10 different man, but you can tell the 10 different man different. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes, because they have their own uniqueness.
Yes,
swang, you know, like Skillabing. You know, you could tell when Skillabing's, you know what I mean?
Even down to Dipset. You go back to places like Dipset. There's a bag of man, but every man sounds different.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
I miss them days
guys on the stage, they all sound the same. You stand up in the crowd, you say, "What did he say?"
And one of the biggest ones, you could all tell him different. He was Wu-Tang. There was millions of mans in there.
Yo, every man sound different.
My guy.
Yeah.
Real talk, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be original, man.
Yeah, no, just
it's the auto-tune that killed it, bro. Because and that's what I'm saying. I don't even know auto-tune's still around because T-Pain did it and he did it good. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z buried him for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And T-Pain did it good. It didn't sound like any of this other stuff. He did it good.
Yeah.
And now they took it and put whatever they want to put on it. And it's like, sometimes you hear, you just got to turn it off, man.
Trust me, man. Trust me, Bridget. I really can't do this new music things, man. I only can rock with the realness, man. I mean, people always telling me, give it a chance. I'm like, what
if you
chance?
put it on and listen to it and they start, you just turn it off. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm not gonna sit here, I'm not gonna hate on you. You're out there, you're doing your thing, you make your money. But for me, it's always gonna be real rap. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna mess with your thing, but make your money, be successful, you know. It's just not for me.
So hold on. Dollazd D.
Yo.
Sir, how do you feel about ghostwriters? Do you think that takes away from an artist?
No, because sometimes people have dope lyrics, but they don't have the personality to push out the lyrics, or they're shy. So if they have the lyrics and they see somebody in the streets or whatever that suits to what they're doing, if they're going to write the lyrics for them and the person can rap it the right way or sing it the right way, why wouldn't you let them do it instead of making it go to waste? Because you're not going to do nothing with it. You know what I mean? Ghostwriters is all right still. I don't really have a problem with ghostwriters, to take the God honest truth, because
no, I'm not talking about ghostwriters. I'm talking about artists that use ghostwriters but try to act as if they don't have ghostwriters. That's what I'm really trying to get at.
well,
Like,
well, that's the thing. Like I just told you, the ghostwriter has the lyrics, the artist has the image. So 9 out of 10 times the artist is stuck on the image. That's why he ain't telling people he has a ghostwriter. You see what I'm saying? Because if he tell people he has a ghostwriter, people are like, oh, so why am I even listening to you? This is not you writing the shit. You know what I mean?
But isn't that how you feel? Like, if Pimp C had a ghostwriter, would you still be rocking with it like that?
No, because it depends on what you consider as a ghostwriter. Because you could be making a song where you need somebody to sing on there, but you're not a singer, and you could have somebody come write a piece for you, whether it's 1 bar, 2 bar, half a bar. He was still a ghostwriter on the track. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes you need somebody to write even a hook for you. And if it's a female or a male, for somebody else to sing, it's still a ghostwriter. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need it, because I can't sing personally. But sometimes I'll have to call in a singer and be like, yo, we need to get in the studio. We need to listen to this over and over till we come up with something. But 9 out of 10 times, I'll come up with it and tell them what I want them to sing. I just can't sing it.
Okay, no, but you see, but that I don't consider ghostwriting. I consider that a collab. I consider that it's your song and you're using their voice as an instrument to play your tune, right?
I'm saying even before that, like, if the person just writes it for me and I sing it, they're still considered a ghostwriter. You see what I'm saying? So I could call my brother and be like, yo, I need you to write something for me. And I'm going to try to sing it. And he can write it for me and I'll sing it. He's still a ghostwriter on my track, even if it's just a hook. So I don't really see nothing wrong with it like that. But like, and if you're singing love songs, if you have a ghostwriter, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah. For me, if you hear somebody like Drake is a ghostwriter, I don't really take it too badly.
Yeah,
it doesn't bother me.
Something like that though, because
Yeah,
like
but if you gonna come tell me like, yo, Jay-Z has ghostwriter, 50, the game has ghostwriters, like that's gonna hurt.
Problem. Yeah, that's a problem for sure. So it really depends, I guess, on the genre of music, I guess, because for sure, unless you're rapping about maybe some good stuff, you know what I mean, then maybe it's a little different. But if you're rapping about being a hood guy and doing this and doing that, and you never wrote the lyrics, like I said, it's just image. You know?
So you're saying the 6ix9ine thing can't go on no more?
Who?
The 6ix9ine thing can't go on no more.
Yes.
Who?
The 6ix9ine thing, yo.
Who's that?
Yeah, you know who that is. B Nipsey. Nipsey already said it, man. You always let them clouds go sit in the corner, and you know what I mean. They'll fizzle out on their own.
But yo, this is what Dollazd is doing right now. This is what everyone should do. Who's that? Because when we sit here, we give this man so much attention. He never goes away.
And look, right now he's trying to put Meek Mill in problems. You know what I mean? Like they just set him on people, bro. Because his life has gone down the drain. He want to ruin other people's life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking the question because you know he's part of the little fad that's been going on. You know, little Uzi Vert putting diamonds in his forehead.
I've never listened to him. I couldn't tell you one of his songs. I don't tell you what he sings. I don't even know what the hell he raps about. I just knew that they said he was doing some kind of punk rock rap. That's all I know. You understand? I don't know.
He was doing some hard. Listen, man. I've only listened to the man one time, Virgin, and it was in that 50 Cent song, Get the Strap. So I'm listening to it. 50's on the track. Yo, King, who else is on the track?
Snitch Time?
Casanova?
Yeah, I think Casanova.
Casanova is on the track.
Free Casanova too, man.
Casanova's on the track.
The interview, blood, but you gotta start that.
Yeah, Casanova is on the track, and then I hear this guy comes in, and I hear this guy talking about I'm like, what is this? He's like, are you stupid? Blah blah this, and I'm like, what? That's the only song I've ever listened to the man of.
And that was it.
And that's because he was in 50 Get the Strap. That's it.
And if you could have music,
Trust.
Yeah, bro. I don't know any of his songs, bro. I never looked into him. All I do is because I like to read in the media. I always see this guy popping up doing foolishness. You know what I mean? That's all I know. He's popping up doing foolishness. Every time, some foolishness.
Well, now he's out here dissing dead rappers. I mean, like, there's just crossing the line, man.
Crossing the line, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But it's the man that will put him on for blame. You understand? Because they see this youth, know he's not about what they're about, and still go pick him up. Now his ass is in fire, and he go put the rest of them in fire. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's really them to blame at the same time. Yeah, they could be angry that he snitched on them, but they're the one who put him in position to do fuckery. You see what I'm saying? Because when he was doing it, they didn't tell him they didn't tell him to stop. You understand? And whether they were trying to use him or not, whatever they were trying to do, it still backfire upon them.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, it's like they should have never put him in that position. And even if he was doing foolishness, be like, yo, rude boy, chill out. You're not here for that. You're here to make music. You understand? Not egg on people. And when he's, like I said, and now he's in the fire, he gonna snitch upon them. They're locked up, he's free.
Yeah.
And he's still out here antagonizing people.
Facts.
Nah, bro, I don't know, man. That's what I said. This new generation is different. That's all I know. Very, very, very different, bro. Very, very, very different. And it's like, yo, the thing about it, when you try to explain to some of them, they're gonna tell you, shut up, you're an old nigga, you don't know nothing.
Facts.
Things and times have changed. You know what I mean? And I'm saying, but you guys gotta look at this. We old niggas, but we still around to tell you guys what to do and what not to do. We're still around for a reason. You know what I mean? You guys are doing something wrong. We're trying to steer you guys the right way. You guys say, oh, we don't want to hear that, man. You old nigga. Get out of here, man. So same thing. What can you do? You can bring the donkey to the river, but you can't make him drink the water. You know what I mean?
I feel you. So any other Calgary artists we should be looking out for? Or any Canadian artists that you're listening to?
You know what? To tell you the truth, Calgary has a lot of artists coming up. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't name them all, bro, but I know there's lots of them, and lots of them do sound good. I can tell you that much. A lot of them do sound good. Okay. You know what I mean? But I haven't really been out there to see mixing and mingling. I just see them on Instagram, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, yeah, social media is the way to go now for the music, especially in this pandemic. Mm-hmm. No one can do no shows or, you know, self-promote in person.
It seems like everybody's doing live shows nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about you?
Soon,
would you do one of those?
Oh yeah, soon, man. I got one in the works coming up real soon here, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just putting it together. I think I'm gonna do it for my EP release, to be honest. Right?
Yeah.
So do you have any names of the tracks you can let us know about, like
that's coming out?
Yeah, on the new EP, man. You got one or two bangers we need to listen for?
Oh yeah, there's Late Nights, Early Mornings. Popping Tags. I got one called Dollazd, but that's just like an anthem, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, man, it's only gonna be maybe like 7 to 8 tracks. You know what I mean? Just a little EP, just try to get the buzz back going.
Okay, and you put it out digitally and copy too, or what?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Got to grind and get some money, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. Can't see them depend on the streams, bro. Got to grind and get some money.
Do you have a track on there that's personal to you, that's, you know, close to the heart? Because, you know, like every artist, every album, they have a track on there that's, you know, deep, personal.
Well, to tell you the truth, man, it's all kind of pretty deep and personal. You know what I mean? It's
right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't just say it's just one, because, you know, sometimes you got to rap about your feelings. You know what I mean? You got to let it out.
And that's what I like. That's what I roll with, man. It's like when, you know, when a rapper makes the pen bleed, you know, that's what I like.
Yeah, you got to let it out, man.
Yeah.
There's good times and there's bad times. You got to rap about it all and sing about it all. It's like, that's why I like Zero. Prime example where I like Zero. Because Zero don't talk about all the good stuff. More Zero stuff is him going through something, trying to overcome something. The stuff that he's been through, the way they try to suppress him. You know what I mean? And how he's overcoming, he's beating it. But he says it in such a nice way.
Yo, like I hate you, bitch.
I hate you.
You, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. Real time.
What about Trey
And
the
he has
Truth
another
though?
one that says, it's like, he has another one that says, I don't need no help, my nigga. I can do bad on my own. And I don't need no company, little mama. Stop ringing my cellular phone. Yo, zero bad man, trust me. But
what about Trey? What about Trey the Truth though?
Trey's dope too. Trey's dope too. Of course, Trey and Zero, they go basically hand in hand. But I listen more Zero than I listen to Trey. So Trey's more mainstream. He's still hood, but he's more, you know what I mean? Kind of mainstream now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So the last time you released music was when?
So yeah, I think beginning of 2019. I had a mixtape called OG Status.
And what you think after this EP, are you gonna wait to see what it does, or are you gonna be ready to ramp up and drop something else behind it?
The EP?
Yeah. After you're done dropping this EP,
hey,
you know what I mean? Are you waiting to see the numbers, or are you just gonna rock? You just go hard. Period.
I got it all lined up, bro. I got it all lined up. Like, look, I'm gonna play the EP, the intro on my OG Status for you. Just the intro I'm gonna play.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
Gotta turn it up a bit more.
Oh, because it has to go through the mic. You can hear it?
No, not really.
Yeah, you gotta turn it up.
It ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to turn it off or something because the speaker's too loud. So it's gonna ring. I don't know if you downloaded it, but you know what I mean? Same thing, man. You gotta let them know, man. We've been around for a minute doing this, you know. You gotta listen to what's going on in these days and times.
Yeah. And what's your single?
For the album coming up?
Yeah.
For the EP?
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, probably that Dollazd track.
Okay.
Yeah, Dollazd track.
Is there gonna be a video for it too?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Oh, for sure. I got a concept in my head, man. Just gotta start shooting it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's probably more difficult now, especially in this time we are now, to shoot the videos. Depends on where you're doing it.
Yeah, but man, it is what it is, man. You still got we still go to the studio, still gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah.
You know, we won't have 5-6 people in the studio like we used to, but you know, 1, 2 people, 3 people, we're in the studio, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So other than that though, man, is there anything else you want to let the people out here know? What's going on? What's cracking around their ends? Huh, Pimpin'?
No, just keep your eyes open for Dollazd because he's coming real soon.
Okay.
Yeah, real soon.
All right, fam. Well, it's your boy Kingy Crush Glass, Will Manila.
Now Vinci, Star of the Eagle, Feed the Soul.
And our guest today, Mr. Dollazd D. You know what I mean? Check out that EP coming soon, Gems.
Grind every day, move strategically.
Okay.
I got 2 mixtapes on that piff too. So just type in Dollazd on that piff and it's there.
Okay. Yeah, like I said before, OG Status and been repping.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't forget to follow him on IG.
Yeah. At Dollazd D. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just the way it is, one word, no spaces, nothing. Dollazd D, all right? Other than that, it's your boy, and we gone.
PPC for life. So don't get no misconceptions. I love all my niggas.